So, yun, continuation lamang po ito ng ating lesson na for the week 2. So, lesson 2 is exogenic process. For the exogenic process, we have the weathering, mass wasting, erosion, and sedimentation. So, first, what is exogenic processes? So, exogenic processes are processes that take place at or near the Earth's surface that makes the surface wear away. These are very destructive. They are responsible for degradation and sculpting the Earth's surface. So, destructive. So, pagkasira, sabi, sa exogenic. Pero, kung saan, they are also responsible the degradation and sculpting the Earth's surface. Kumbaga, nagde-destructive sila, but still, they making the Earth's surface beautiful. Look like and sculpting. Kumbaga, nature made. Diba? So, we have different types of exogenic process. So, we have the weathering, mass wasting, erosion, and sedimentation. So, iisa-isahin natin, ano nga ba yung mga yan? So, number 1, weathering. When we say weathering, it's the process that breaks down rock into smaller pieces. So, dito sa weathering, kung saan, ito daw yung proseso kung saan yung isang bato ay maaaring mahati or mahati into smaller or magkapira-piraso into smaller pieces. So we have two classification of weathering. We have the physical weathering and the chemical weathering. So when we say physical, it happens when rock is physically broken into smaller pieces by the word physical. So first, kung makikita niyo dun sa image, water collects in a rock crack. So through the process na nangyayari, hindi naman siya nangyari, umulan, na sira agad yung rocks, hindi po ganon. So may process tayo. So number 2, water freezes and expand, forcing cracks to widen. So maaaring yung water, especially dun sa mga highlands, na nagkakaroon ng freezing yung water, nagbe-freeze siya na nagko-cause ng crackening dun sa rocks. Then, ice thaws, contracts, and water gets deeper into cracks again. Hanggang sa unti-unti, kumbaga sa ipin, yung cavity, yung sa cavity ba tawag doon? Yung pag nasira yung ipin, di ba? Hindi naman siya biglaan. Kumbaga, inuunti-unti niya yung pagkasira ng ipin natin hanggang sa mabutas na yung ipin. So, ganun po siya. Then, repeated expansion and contraction causes further cracks till rocks split hanggang sa mag-split na yung rocks natin. That's what we call physical weathering. So, ano nga ba yung mga factors ng physical weathering? So first, we have the ice wedging. So H2O seep in rock expands crack rocks into smaller pieces. Like a while ago, yung water nag-freeze siya, kaya naging ice at unti-unti na patuloy na nagbibigay ng crack dun sa isang rock hanggang sa magkapira-piraso siya. So, it's what we call ice wedging. Next, release of pressure. Ano nga ba yung release of pressure? So, surface rocks erodes. Rock flakes like onion layers. Kung papansin natin, class, ayan. So, mapapansin natin, it's like a layer of an onion. Kumbaga, per layer siya. So, because of the pressure of the earth, sa mga nangyayari from the earthquake, so nagkakaroon ng pressure. So for that, ang nangyayari, Like it look like a onion layer. So physical weathering siya. Next, we have the growth of plants. So for the growth of plants, so roots grow into cracks and push rocks apart. So kung papansin natin sa mga bundok, ma-amaze tayo kasi kumbaga, sa isang malaking bato, then meron doon nakatubo na puno or halaman na hindi mo may isip na tutubo siya doon. Kumbaga, dahil sa pag-growth ng plants, may possibility din na isa to sa mga masasabi natin kung paano nagkakapira-piraso yung mga rocks natin or split yung rocks. Next, animals. So, bakit si animals? So, by the help of animals, they burrow hinuhukay nila and push apart the rocks. Kumbaga, dahil dun sa nature na kailangan nila dun sa kanilang pamumuhay, isa sila dun sa mga nakaka-apekto sa physical weathering pagdating dito sa animals, pagdating dito, nakaka-affect sila dito pagdating sa exogenic processes. And last is the abrasion. So, abrasion, combination siya ng sand and rock carried by the wind, water, ice wears away surface rocks when rocks collide. Most common in windy areas, sa mga beach. So, ayan, dahil dun sa wind, sa water, ito yung ilan sa yung mga nakaka-apekto in physical weathering. So, punta na tayo kay chemical weathering. So, when we say chemical, it's the process of breaking down rock through chemical changes. So, meron ng mga chemical na kaugnay patungkol dito. So, here's the factors that affect chemical weathering. First, water. Bakit? Kasi si water can dissolve rock chemically. So, class, ito yung hindi siya yung typically na rock, na water. Ito yung mga matataas yung, kumbaga, acid from the rain, yung mga content and even sa mga water na nahaluan ng ibang contamination ng chemicals, nakaka-apekto sila doon sa pag-dissolve ng rock chemically. Next, oxygen. So, oxygen, alam naman na rocks contains an iron. So, when it mixes with oxygen, it may look like a rust or mag-rust siya dahil nga may content si rock ng iron. Next, also the carbon dioxide, it dissolves in rainwater and weathers marble and limestone. Kumbaga, yung mga katas-katas. Ayan po. Next, living organism. So, living organism commonly is an acid from plants and roots chemically weathered rock. So, from the different kinds of living organism in the plants, meron silang acid, may mga acid yung plants kung saan naka-apekto rin sila doon sa pag-change no exogenic processes natin. And next, we have the acid rain. So, air pollution reacts with clouds and falls on rock as acid rain. So, for this process, yung air pollution na kung saan yung pollution sa hangin, kapag ano siya, kumbaga sa ulap, kapag bumigat na siya, magiging ano siya, rain, ulan. And because of the air pollution in that content ng clouds, kapag umulan siya, it consists of as an acid rain. So kung mapapansin natin, nagkabutas-butas yung mga bato. Okay? Next, we have the erosion. So when we say erosion, those rocks particles get carried away by wind, water, ice, and gravity. Kumbaga, avatar. Kulang lang ng fire. So, ayan. So, first, we have the ice. So, erosion by ice can erode the land in frigid areas and on some mountain tops. Glacier moves slowly downhill and across the land. As they move, they pick up everything in their path from tiny grains of sand to huge boulders. So, di ba pa nagkaroon ng iceberg? Lahat yun nawawash out. So, by the erosion by ice, ganun yung nangyayari. Next, erosion by water. So, changes the shape of coastline. Waves constantly crash against shores. They pound rocks into pebbles and reduce pebbles to sand. Water sometimes takes sand away from beaches. This moves the coastline farther inland. Gravity pulls any loose bits down the side of a hill or a mountain. So kung mapapansin natin for the water, dahil dun sa pag-agos nila, may tendency na magkaroon ng pagsalpukan ng iba't ibang klase ng bato na mangyari na because of the water, ma-carried away sila into place to another. Okay? Next, by the wind. So, syempre, by the wind, it's not only the rocks. So it also carries dust, sand, and volcanic ash from one place to another. So, wind can sometimes blow sand into towering dune. So, kung mapapansin natin, kung naalala nyo last year, yung pagkakaroon ng pagbuga ng Mount Pinatubo na almost umabot sa ilang areas in Metro Manila because of that wind. It carried away because of the wind. Okay? And last, for the erosion is the gravity. So, gravity, syempre yung gravity. It also called a mass movement. Diba? Kumbaga, from nasa taas, because of the gravity, babagsak or mapupunta siya dun sa baba. Okay? Next, we have the sedimentation. So, sedimentation is a natural process in which material is carried to the bottom of the bodies of water and forms to solids. So, like in the beaches, beach, ayun, sa mga isla, ganun. So, from doon sa mga isla, meron dyan mga buhangin, mga bato-bato, hanggang sa so, back to the topic. Sorry. Ayun. Inaagos, mula doon sa pangpang, naaagos yung mga sand, yung mga rocks, papunta doon sa bottom ng tubig. Diba, kung mapapansin natin, palalim yung sa mga dagat, ganon, sa mga ilog, hanggang doon nangyayari yung process ng sedimentation. From that tiny parts, nagiging solid sila. Okay po. Next is mass wasting. So for the mass wasting is the movement of the rock, soil, and regolith downward due to the action of gravity. So for the mass wasting, syempre may mga factors that affect of mass wasting yan, class ha. Sorry for the... So, ayan. So, there are 4 factors that affect the mass wasting. First, water again. So, rainwater adds weight and acts as a lubricant to weathered materials. So, syempre, as dahil from water, yung pag-agos niya. Diba? Next, earthquake. So, earthquake is a vibration and also a factor that triggers mass wasting. So, siya yung nag-trigger doon sa pagkakaroon ng faulting ng isang daanan na kung saan rumurupok yung isang daanan nagsisimula ng mass waste. Next, vegetation removal. So for the vegetation removal, is the lack of vegetation cover to hold the loose particles. Kumbaga, sa mga bundok, hindi na kaya or kakaunti na lang yung mga puno doon, lumalambot yung lupa. Dahil sa paglambot ng lupa, nagkakaroon ng mass wasting. Next, over-steepened slope. So rapid movements are commonly found in steep slope, while slow movements are found in gentle slope. So over-steepened slope, ito yung mga yung mga daan na sobrang nakakatakot. Hindi dahil may horror or what, pero yung parang yung tinatawag nilang bituka ng manok, yung mga ganong klaseng daanan, papunta ng Baguio or Zambales, mga ganong style na mga daanan, yung yung parang, yun nga, yung parang bituka style ng manok, tapos may mga slope na matatakot ka na maaaring baka may bumagsak na mga bato doon. So, ayun yung isa sa mga example na nakaka-affect in mass wasting. Okay, naiintindihan po ba? So, we need to proceed now in lesson 3. So, ito na yung last lesson po